Minnesota women's basketball suffered a season-ending injury in Aminata Zie Zie from Paris, France. She suffered a leg injury last year in a junior college. She shot 67.9% from the field, knew 9.2 points per game, 8.9 rebounds per game, and 18.2 minutes. So that's according to head coach Lindsay Whalen. So I'm going to go over the non-con schedule as well as what does this mean for their depth. Yeah, they're now down to 13 players, it looks like. 1, 2, 14 players, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I want to check one more time. 12, 13, 14. Yep, 14 players. And they did bring in like three grad transfers, which will help, as well as like, I'm not sure if she's already there last year, but a player from Arkansas as well. Yep, she was there at Arkansas last year. So they got some depth. It's just the quality depth I'm just not sure. Because Aminata Zie was really good in junior college and could have contributed to the team this year. She's like a redshirt sophomore. By the way, 6'1" forward slash center. Yeah, that's nothing about like the blocks per game or anything, but she led them to the Final Four to like the junior college tournament before falling in the semifinals, of course. So she does she does bring that aspect of that, which hurts. Now the non-con schedule includes Lehigh, North Dakota State, Presbyterian, at Virginia. But Virginia women's basketball is not that great. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to say that because it's the truth. I mean, Western Illinois and North Dakota State at that, and Presbyterian at home. But then it's Cavalier Classic. You got Virginia, then you got Liberty. ACC versus Big Ten Challenge. It includes Wake Forest. They got Penn State. Kentucky, I don't know what to make of them this year because they're not going to be as good as last year's team. And potentially not. They should have been last year. Then you got at Iowa and Big Ten play. That's tough. Iowa's tough to deal with. And there's, I try to look, Chicago State. Excuse me. And there's Milwaukee. I'm pretty sure that's, yep, Milwaukee. EIU, which I don't know. East Illinois. Then they got at Maryland and Big Ten, of course. At home against Ohio State, with at Wisconsin, Rutgers at home, Illinois at home, Penn State on the road, Purdue on the road, Michigan at home, Indiana at home, Illinois on the road, Ohio State on the road, Wisconsin at home, Nebraska at home, Northwestern on the road, Michigan State on the road, and Purdue at home. So they don't play, from what I gather, Nebraska twice. I'm not sure how where they were projecting in the Big Ten, but I know Iowa's got to have to be at the top, in my opinion. They have to be. But I'm gonna go check on the Big Ten poll just to see, and maybe they'll make the NCAA tournament this year, but I don't know. Or if it's even been released yet. I have no idea. And it might not have been released. Yeah, actually, it has been released. It was released a while back. And they had the top five were like Iowa, Ohio State, Indiana, Maryland, Michigan. That's for the top five teams. So nothing about the other teams. Maybe they didn't. They didn't want to. They didn't include the others. I don't know. So, mm-hmm. Still, it's still tough competition, tough sledding, as you could tell at those five teams, and it's not even including Nebraska at number six, probably. So yeah. Oh yeah. So apparently, oh yeah, that was last year. Yeah, we don't need last year's. We don't need last year because last year is last year. Yeah, they don't. They don't. They didn't even include the others. So yeah, that's gonna be a hard sledding for the team, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna double check whether or not did they make like a postseason last year, for example. I wouldn't be shocked if they did or didn't. So 15 and 18 last year, no. Oh, but they made it to the WNIT though, so a postseason team. But you know, it's just gonna be tough sledding because you know with all those six teams like I mentioned, like Nebraska's not even included, but the top five, that's just tough. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. I see you guys later. It's going to be 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year. I also want to go in depth in terms of like the schedule, just to give a brief overview of it. It's not like daunting, but it's not like terrible, but you never know how they're going to do. So we'll have to wait and see.